Hello, welcome to my Stamina Sorcerer build. The point of this build is to be a Stamina Sorcerer Brawler. I've been having a lot of trouble trying to figure out what works for Stamsorc because it just always feels so squishy, but I think I found the perfect build, at least for me. So to start things off, our main body set, we're running a 5-piece of Trial by Fire. While under the effect of a elemental status effect, you gain 8200 armor, which I don't know if you know this, but this stays on 24/7 if you get the bug where it says you have a status effect for a bajillion days. So that's a lot of free armor, and really everyone's applying status effects to you anyways, so you're just gonna get an added 8200 onto your resistances. This is unbuffed, by the way. But our next set we're running is Clever Alch on the back bar. So whenever you drink a potion, we go in, get our kill, come back out. In the front bar, Vadishran for some extra weapon damage once you build it up, and for that nasty proc. For our monster set, we're running Balorgs because we need some more damage and some penetration for sure. Because right now our penetration is not sitting too high. I mean, you can make it certainly a lot better if you don't run the Greatsword and you run the Maul. I don't have the Maul. Maul might be preferred, so you have like 10,000 penetration, 11,000 penetration. That'd probably be perfect, but I am running the Lover Stone. The reason why I'm not running the Serpent Mundus is because I wasn't finding that recovery was helping me. Because I was always gassed out anyways, so recovery didn't do much for me. So we just used Dark Deal. Dark Deal gets our stam, gets a heal. Easy. Everyone runs it. Now for our traits, well, of course we're running all infused. Before our glyphs, I'm actually running one reduced stam cost because I'm finding with all the rebuffing I have to do between crystal weapon, my armor, and rally, it's quite taxing on the stamina. So I'm running one reduction cost. You could probably replace that with the recovery or another weapon damage if you so wish, whichever one you prefer. You can also replace the, if you run a Maul, you could probably replace the Lover with Serpent Mundus as well, so you can get some extra recoveries. But as I said, I don't have the Maul, so that would probably be the best way to do it, is Serpent Mundus and one recovery glyph with them all. As for the skills, on the front bar we're running D-Swing. Clunky as hell, but gotta run it, good damage. Crystal Weapon is for your combos. Rally, of course, you need Frenzy Momentum from your Vadishran. Executioner, executes, instacast. Dawnbreaker, good stun, good damage, good dot. And then we're also running Chicken, or Bird, whatever you want to call it, Matriarch, for a heal, burst heal, because Stamsorc does not have access to a good burst heal, so you have to run Chicken. If you don't want to run it, you could instead run Daedric Curse instead of the pet. And then on your back bar, you could run something else as well, maybe Race Against Time would be good. Then of course we're running Hurricane Streak on a back bar, Resolving Vigor, and a back bar is actually Sword and Shield, which will be using the Sword and Shield ulti, but as you can see, I do not have the ulti. But so, once you get the ulti, if you haven't already, you're just going to want to take the one that reflects spells back. Currently, I'm still leveling this tree as you can see. But even without the ulti, you can still do hella nice on this build. Right now I'm just running Negate for those dark cons to delete them. And now, just get every passive, whatever. For our champion points, we're running Ironclad, Duelist rebuff for our 2 defensive blue stars, and then for our 2 damage, we're running Deadly Aim and Master at Arms, basically just to buff our direct damage to single target. Basically everything's single target or direct damage on this build besides our Dawnbreaker, but that gets buffed by Master at Arms anyways because it's direct damage. As for our red stars, we're running Fortified for the armor, Boundless Vitality for the health, Pain's Refuge for the mitigation, and Sustained by Suffering for just that little bit of recovery. It will come in handy, but you can get rid of Sustained by Suffering for Celerity if you want a little more movement speed, or you could run some bullshit like Slippery, since people are just spamming stuns anyways right now. Now as for our buffs, let's say get your armor, 25, about 2600 on the back bar, plus 8200, that'll set you at about 32, 33k. About 30k resistances on your front bar, roughly. Then let's buff up. I'm just gonna spam this just to show. So at 10 stacks, we're at 5,000 or about 5,100 weapon damage. And then we're just gonna... Now we're at 6,600 weapon damage and about 19k pen, which is usually enough. Of course, you can run another weapon damage glyph, so you can get that up a little bit more. But yeah, that's pretty much the build. And now to get into some clips. Okay, so my dumbass forgot to show the enchants in the armor weights. We're running 4 medium and 2 heavy, 1 light. Chest, we're running reinforced, which is heavy. Balorg, heavy head, reinforced, because it's heavy. And then the rest are just running M-pin and well fitted. Really, it's all well fitted besides the 1 M-pin. And then for our greatsword, running sharpened, you know, as you should be. You should probably run a sharpened ball, really. But I do not have that. For our back bar, running reinforced and defending for the extra resistances that this offers. And for the attributes, I'm running 5 into health, 59 into stamina. You could change the weights however you want, because since we already have so much health, as you can see, you could probably just take these 5 points and just dump them into stam. Okay, it seems I keep forgetting things. There's a couple things I want to showcase. Lastly, first, sugar skulls. Artaeum takeaway broth will also be good because the recoveries. Anyways, in our potion, we're just running alliance potions, but you should probably be running tripods so you can get back all your resources, magicka included, very important, since we're getting our damage from rally. Anyways, how do you actually play this build? Well, let's just buff the shit out of our frenzied momentum. We just do damage to our target. Okay, so we got frenzied momentum up, so what do we do now? So the combo is crystal weapon, light attack dizzy, and then you medium weave into a Dawnbreaker execute. So let's do that. That's basically our burst combo. Although you could buff up with the crystal weapon and then do it, so you have a crystal weapon on your executioner. That would probably be the ideal way to do it, but now we need our ulti. Just try to attack the shit out of him, get our ulti back. now that we got our ulti back. Let's just do another combo. Crystal weapon, D-swing, buff up, medium beam into a DB. Bam. That's even more damage. But it's a little bit slower, so they might roll it. Because you're adding that extra crystal weapon, but if they're not rolling it, you got huge damage on them. Anyways, for reals this time, let's get back into the clip.
TCB.